I'm gonna do a reading for Jazz to find out more about her situation, where she's going, what she needs to look out for. And will be more from I'm gonna ask the angels to surround me and the spirit guides and also ancestors of deities for good to give me a clear reading and the spirit realm of why. And this is for Jazz. Okay, Jazz. All right, let's shuffle the cards some more. Okay, it's for Jazz. Her situation, her whereabouts, of where she's trying to go in her life, how things will change, what is the challenges, and what is there to come in the present and also the future, and what she had to learn from the past. Okay, I'm just gonna do it in general, but it does come in big bolts. Okay. All right, I'm seeing that this is not the shuffle yet, so I have to shuffle. All right, one more and then I'm there. Oh, there's one. Um, Alright. Alright, for Jazz, I do see that there's a situation that's coming up. It's a new man in her life. I do see a new man, and I do see some woman that's trying to take care of her in a way that they always have. There's something in her life that's changing. There's someone that's coming in her life, and there's someone that's been trying to make her see the things that she's been going through, how hard it has been on her. But I do see that there's a new man that's coming in. This man has been trying to get your attention. I do believe it's something about you when you're trying to progress and do things differently, that there's a liking of others to come to you. You just have that energy where it invites others to come into your life because you seem a little stable. There's something that you lost in areas of your life that's trying to renew and give you something better. But I do see something with you feeling offended. You do feel offended and you do feel like you have to take your time and a lot of things you're trying to make ends meet. But I do believe that this is something that you try to tell yourself you don't need it. But I also know there's someone else that comes in your life to try to complete you, but there's something else that you need to be aware of. Not everybody is who say they are. It could be the same individual playing games. It also could be someone that's over you that's really trying to speak to you. Like your mother may be trying to give you some advice. Please listen to it. It does take you a toll to see how much she loves you. It does make you feel like she doesn't need you to know everything that she's doing, but she's trying to protect herself from what has happened before, whatever that means. But I also think that she's trying to give you a warning about the situation to not come back there. Don't go back there, rather. I think it's a go back there, but it does seem like it's something personal. I'm gonna try to rephrase it and not go too deep into it, but I do see it's something that you have done. It might be someone that you have dealt with to say, don't listen to it. Don't go back to the same situation. It might be something you made up and told people that is not the truth, and something that you have told another person and made them see what you have done, but I think it hurt someone. I also believe that you have been trying to challenge yourself and try to do better, but it looked like it's something going on, like someone is wearing a mask and then it's going to fall off. It does show that the ancestors is very hard on you right now. Whoa. And I didn't expect that, but I also see that they're really hard on you and they really don't like what you did. They hoping that you know this is something that you have put in your mind to do better, but it shows within. It's showing that your children and your family is going to be, back and forth. Something that you're doing with your child to show that there's something better waiting for you on the side of being a better parent or trying to add to it. But it does show that you're going to end up walking from this situation. Something that you have put in the past, you thought you were going to escape, is going to come back. But I do believe it's something that you did to hurt yourself. And it's also, ooh, my Lord. Um, it's also concentrating on the things that you have to make it better as well. So in the midst of something that goes in a way that it probably from the past, is coming to say you're trying. Okay. It does speak of things that you did in your past. It does show. It does come back on you. But it's also saying that you tried to do what you didn't know before to try to do it again. This person is not listening to no one. It doesn't mean that it's you and me, someone that's probably connected to you. It looks like a tall person, someone that stands with you. This person don't know what you're doing anymore. They try to forewarn you or give you a reason not to do it, and you did it anyway. I do believe they have their right mind, you know, the right mindset to know what they're saying. I'm hoping that you'll listen. They're not against you, but this person has hurt you before, so it's kind of hard to allow them to come back. If you play it for keeps, it does show that this is a reason not to go back. Because I do see a bitterness that's still there, or resentment, or someone attacking or trying to show them they don't need them, or giving voicing their opinion in a very angry way. It does look like this person has tried to get back with you because something that you took from them, maybe a car, van, or a truck. It does say that it looks like it's something that you put back as well, but it does show that it's coming back again to say you will do it again. Don't allow this person to use you. It's also saying you try not to hold yourself back from the same issue, but it does say that you need to call it quits. Don't allow this person to make you feel this way. It doesn't look like it could be the same person, but it's someone that does this to make you feel this way. It doesn't even mean that this person really exists in your life, but it does show that there's someone that's standing with you most of the time or have visited you. Mean well, they're trying to help you. They don't understand why you're so offensive, why you're arguing with them, why you're trying to show them that you're okay. They do believe that you have done this before and a lot has went wrong. They don't want you to find out the hard way. They're trying to be there for you, but I do believe that you're trying to put your best foot forward. There's something that you're doing that is enlightening you to teach you new ways, but it does come back kind of harshly. It doesn't mean that you have to argue with everyone or show someone like a two face. It's sort of like a Gemini or something. I don't know, but it shows in a way that this person is seeing one thing and doing another, but it comes across that it's you on both sides. I don't know if it's like Jekyll or Hyde or someone that speaks to you within to say these things, but it doesn't. It's not aligned. It does give you a massive, you know, degree of discernment or something of destruction. It doesn't give you the same feeling that you did before, but you hoping it did. It's hoping that you will learn from it, but they do appreciate the gratitude. They're hoping that you learn from the difference that this is your life that is for playing. It's almost like you're better, you're not better, it's up and down. Like, you know, it's different energy that goes away, but it comes back. This one is trying to take you. It's trying to voice opinion in ways that is discerning, and it does mean that it does make you look bad, but it's also protecting you not to say too much. It does tell you not to, but it has a way to speak in ways it's like jumbling words. It doesn't even express itself the way it needs to, and it means that you have been living a lie. Something about living a lie, something about you exercising is trying to help you. This is giving you a better shape, a better way, but it does make you feel like you're like eager to make a point to someone. This person doesn't exist. They want you to know that this person doesn't exist. This not what you want to know, but it does help you to know that person's never coming back. And they also want you to know that this person could come back in many ways, only of the, the exchange of the resentment, the energy you have towards this person, the resentment. It's something with the resentment for him to renew it through another person. To say, if you don't learn now, you're never going to learn. It's never too late to learn, but you can invite the same type of man back in your life. It's exposing you that there's no man that's filling with you, but it is someone that's coming towards you that's better for you, but you're allowing him to leave. This man has not come yet, but there's someone that you're inviting in your life that don't know when to leave. This person could end up hurting you. I hear something of even being, forced to realize that this person is on drugs and this person could be sick. This person could even be a woman beater. These men are coming onto you. Don't fall for it. It's something to say that your body is not the way it used to be, but it does show that you're trying to get it back when you was 18. It's something to say that it never will come that way, but you could show that you're in better shape. But it does mean that you're trying to do it too fast. You need to slow down. You could burn yourself out. It does mean that you need to eat a larger quantity amount of food. You don't have to feed yourself in order to lose weight. But it does say not too much junk food or fast processed or fried processed food, or even, taking too much at one time. This means that you have to, you know, um, go through a diet planner, or finding a new regiment for food intake. Make sure you have enough calories and you don't burn out. And there's something with their son. He's hoping not to find him in a way of knowing that he can take him from you. I do believe that he will try to take him from you. But I also see that this will be a reason why you don't give him the reason to come near you as of now. He will find any reason to hurt you. Try not to do any drugs if there's any drugs involved. Try not to smoke. Anything you do, keep it to yourself. Don't allow no one to know. There's a friend that backstabbed you. There's a woman that portrayed as a friend. This person is still lingering around. You call them a friend or not. They're telling him everything in a way you would never believe. They have run into each other to see each other. And they're voicing their opinion in ways that it will come back to haunt you. It doesn't mean that this person is not aware of your situation. You may have told them too much. There's also a woman that stays near you, maybe family member, someone that you haven't visited in a while, is still looking for you to come over. But I think it's an older woman that's very angry at you. They feel like you've done this again, and they're very upset, and they want you to understand that this time they won't let up. They might call the cops. It's also saying that you don't want to, burn all your bridges at one time, because this person is very serious, and it seems like it's the older woman that's very afraid of you. That she'll say and do anything for you, but not just that. She'll protect you with all her might, but she can't anymore. She found out that this is a fight that she will not win if she allow you to do this again. She's also afraid that you will leave and go and hurt yourself, so she doesn't mention it. You have told anyone that you might hurt yourself. It does show that you could. It also means that you could hurt your whole family if something happened to you because they need you. It's also a man that comes and visit you, that take care of children, their children. Okay. It does mean that you have shown him how to do it. He doesn't know what to do without them. He doesn't know. So he's a great father, and I think he's a great parent, but it does show that you have been mean to him. It does show that you have said words that you can't take the taste. It doesn't mean that you have to perfect everything you do, but be careful how you treat people. There's something about the universe that's really watching you, and they don't know what to say, but to deal with it and little by little to see how much you can take. But they're hoping that you understand that they were there for you, hoping that you will do better this time. They took certain things away from you for you to see that you can. It's hoping that you understand that this is shortly a visit on this planet, not to take your life for granted. It may be something with you speed driving or not paying attention. Make sure you have your seatbelt on at all times, especially with the little ones. Do not allow them to get out when you're driving. It also means that you haven't been able to stay away from an individual. This is causing more problems. They're going to try to come after you and involve you in some mess, I hear. They might attack you. They might even show you something that you did wrong and try to make your child fall in the position of not having a mother. It might even show that they're not going to harm you, but they could harm you if they take take you a way of knowing that you tried it with them. They will try it with you. Something like with fighting, even with fist fighting, I do hear that this is possible for a person to run up on you and start fist fighting. They don't think this is the best way to show you how to, you know, um, relate yourself to any individual, or even problems that is like the forehand, that comes out. It does show that this is kind of hard on a person to see all this, because it wasn't inviting you to see it, but this person to see it. It doesn't mean that you don't have a way to see it, but you need to get more readings, even more cleansing, to see how to underweigh these things and your challenges to make them better for you, so it don't be so much conflicts or even insulting to you. There's something on you. It's something on your body. It's something that you did to yourself. It does so. It does. It does sought out to get revenge. It does show that this is a woman that done this to you before as you were little. Maybe they talked to you too harshly, or maybe they put you down, or maybe they saw you coming up and didn't want you to grow up too fast, or maybe they did these things as spanking, or maybe even like something like spatting on you. There's a lot of conflicts going on in your life, and someone is really harsh on you, and this woman don't mean to, but this person is very hard on you. They don't want to see you. I don't think it's the older one. I think it's the other one to say the same thing. It may be a mother, but I also see it as a woman that's older that says the same thing. Your family doesn't know why they're falling apart. There's something with the oldest. She's very hard on herself. She doesn't think that she's pretty. And she does think that you're pretty mean. And she doesn't know why you're always taking your anger out on her. There's something about the other two that feels the same way, but it looks like it's a little boy that doesn't know what's going on. He's trying to find his way to pay attention to him. He's saying words for you. He's trying to help you in his best way of the angels speaking through him, because children are closer to angels. They speak in a way to try to help you. There's something about your bed that you have. You don't need to share the bed with him. It's something hard on you to take him out. This is what's hurting you out. Why they can't lay in your bed. But I do believe that this is going to come into some kind of thought for you to see yourself and try to change the way you are. You got to change your attitude. It's something with a grudge you hold on to. But I do believe most people are considering to take their self and put them in a way of knowing that you can see them. You know who they are. You may not think about it all the time, what you do, but it does come back on you to be careful who you judge and who you invite in your home. There's something with sex that you're very hard on yourself about sex. You don't think that you have enough, or you think that you're too big for it. So you're trying to get your body to stand out more. But it does mean this is your business, and I mean your business. But it does take me in a way to show me it's okay to think that way. But it's also saying that it's harder on you as a woman to think that you're no good. Don't ever think that. Tell yourself that you are good. There's also money problems. You do have money problems. You're spending too much. Your bills are higher than what you make, and you have to budget. But it's something that you do is stay in a way trying to figure it out, but you can't use much of it. It does come and show you don't have that much support. It may be someone that comes to help you, but it doesn't stay. This man that's visiting you, it seems like he's a brother or someone that comes to see you. It could be someone else. It could be the father of the kids. It could be anybody of such that come close. But this man is really trying to help you. He don't know what to do, but they said stay away from him. Don't allow him to dictate what you should do, because this is what happened in the long run of you knowing that you can't trust him, but you do it anyway. He has been banded from you, or maybe locked up, or maybe telling too much when he was allowed to, and you listen to this. This hurts you. He doesn't have a say so. Maybe it's something with the children's father. It could be. But it's also practicing what you mean. Don't allow people to dictate on what you mean and how you feel. Try to go and seek out some professional help. Try to take time to speak to yourself that you can make it. Speak all positive affirmations to yourself so you can stand out in the view of others, and don't take that in from them. You know how to accept yourself the way you are. But there's something with your karma that is going to come back. It's going to come back on you to say that you owe a large amount. Don't forget that you have to pay out goodness towards others. You have to remember to speak good to yourself and speak good to others, and try to help others. Don't take so much. If someone is warning you that you're always getting, and no one knows what you do when you get it, remind them that they're special to you, that you taking accountability and adding them to your life, even if it's just a gift that you made from your hands to send back to them, or a thank you note. Don't do it in a way of wishful that they could do better or do more by you, because this is stalling your blessings. It's helping you to know how to assert yourself to those type of people and believe that they're there for a reason. It doesn't mean that you can take everything lightly either. Everything isn't a joke. If somebody spat in your face, believe me, they meant exactly what they did. Do not take that as nothing nice. It's an insult. And remember, if that is the case, don't allow no one to do it to you. Don't speak to those who hurt you in a matter of trying to, re, you, you know, prove yourself in a way of you can get back at them, just remember yourself that you can do better, and try not to do the same thing over and over. And this is the last of it all. Don't take things too serious, and don't allow yourself to take things as a joke. Just remember that you have to pay back all the things that you took. And no matter what it is, remember to give back. No matter what you do, try to remember to um, assert yourself in ways that people have to look at you differently, and compliment yourself more, and take time for yourself and love yourself, and don't take no shortcuts, because everything will come back on you when you do. All right, that's the message from the angels, the ancestors. Hope everything work out for you, and thank you for listening.